Welcome to the Saints Sports Corner. We got a great show for you today. We're going to be talking about why Spencer Rattler should start the season and why the 2001 San Diego Chargers could be a blueprint for the New Orleans Saints' future success. We got a lot more of that on the Saints Sports Corner. Let's dive right in. I'm going to tell you why Spencer Rattler should be the starter for the New Orleans Saints. Spencer Rattler has been a quarterback that has been battle tested for the last 3 years, including his last 2 years in college. He was transferred from Oklahoma, being the highly touted first round draft pick. And Spencer Rattler dealt with a lot of adversity when he transferred to South Carolina, dealing with one of the poorest offensive lines that he had. And when he was at South Carolina, Spencer Rattler handled it with care. He needed to be humbled at the time. He was a very arrogant young man. And I can tell you, not only was he humble, but he was mature. And it was proven his first rookie year with the Saints. Spencer Rattler dealt with one of the most injured teams in the NFL. And he never complained. He never shied away from it. He always blamed himself, and he always took responsibility for the Saints' losses. That showed maturity beyond his years, but they also showed that he had emerged as a leader. He never made excuses like Derek Carr. He took the blunt of the blame, and although he didn't win the game, he still blamed himself. He went in the offseason and put in the work, and next thing you know, he's showing out in camp. Is he perfect? No. Can he be the Saints starting quarterback long term? Possibly. But I think it's important for him to start because we need those answers. We need those answers ASAP because next offseason is going to be one of the biggest offseasons in New Orleans franchise history. Follow me. Stay with me. Spencer Rattler starts the season. Let's just say he doesn't light the world on fire. Let's say he's pedestrian. Well, guess what? You still got Tyler Shuck behind him. Let's say he's so bad that you have to put Tyler Shuck in midway through the season. Guess what happens then? Now you have a book on whether Spencer Rattler could get it done, and you have a book on whether Tyler Shuck could get it done. That's important because we need answers to see if the right quarterback is on the roster. We don't know that yet. Preseason can tell us who should start. Training camp can tell us who has the lead. But we really don't know till the real bullets start flying and people start putting game plans together for both of these quarterbacks. We got to be honest about the situation. We may not have the future QB on the roster. Both QBs are talented. They both are. So in order to find the answers to the test, we have to see how both of them perform. Let's just say Spencer Rattler lights it on fire. Then what happens? You found your franchise quarterback. Is it bad for Tyler Shuck if Spencer Rattler balls out? No, it's not bad for Tyler Shuck. Because guess what? He's still only 25. And playing good one season doesn't guarantee anything in the NFL. You have to be consistent year in and year out. The NFL stands for not for long. So if Spencer Rattler balls out and it has a slump and then balls out and it has a slump, he may not be the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. We need consistency. I'm not talking Drew Brees level. We are so spoiled by Drew Brees and we think every quarterback we're going to get is going to be Drew Brees. I got news for you. It ain't going to happen. There's only one Drew Brees, one Peyton Manning, one Joe Montana, one John Elway, one Brett Favre, And the list goes on and on. These quarterbacks do not come on trees often. They do not fall from trees often. If they did, teams wouldn't need quarterbacks year in and year out, especially a team that's always picking quarterbacks. Look at the Jacksonville situation. Look at the Cleveland situation. Look at Minnesota. Look at the Jets. They have drafted so many QBs and still have not hit on one. Why is that? Because great quarterbacks don't grow on trees. Neither does great coaches. Look at the Sean Payton situation. We have really got out the golden years of the New Orleans Saints and we're hopped into a rebuild. We have to embrace it. We are not as deep at the talent position that we can lie to ourselves all we want. We're not deep at no position. Find me a Pro Bowler at any position. Rashid Shaheed, but he was injured. We got to be honest. We know Demario Davis and Cam been there. We know they have. But haven't been lately, haven't they? We got to understand that we are in a rebuild. We can't lie to ourselves. Got to be accountable. So does Kellen. So if I'm Kellen, you know what I'm saying? All right, Spencer Rattler has shown me in these practices that he's ready to take command. Spencer Rattler has shown me that he's ready to lead the team. Not bad for Tyler Shuck. All you telling me is you should just get the first crack. That's all Kellen Moore can guarantee Spencer Rattler. You're going to get the first crack at it. Show me what you got. Now or never, forget it forever. This is your shot. This is your team. Go make it happen. You say you that dude, go make it happen. You still young. Go make it happen. It's that simple. If he fails, whoop, there goes Tyler Shuck. Same thing with him. Go make it happen. Why? Because the Saints need to find out if their franchise quarterback is on the roster and if they do need to draft a quarterback next year. Odds are they're going to be picking high. It's very possible that the Saints are picking high next year. Is it top 5? Is it top 3? Is it the top pick? I don't foresee the top pick, but they're going to be picking high. Can Kellen Moore have like a 2006 resurgence where he take them to the playoffs? It's possible. But the only way to find out if you have the guys is to play the guys. We keep going back and forth like, oh, this person better. I don't care. I just want somebody to step up and win games. That's it. I don't care if Shuck's better than Rattler. I don't care if Rattler better than Shuck. Who's going to show that there are a franchise quarterback? Can any of them do it consistently? That's all I ask for. Can any of them do it consistently? Now, on to why the 2001 Chargers is a phenomenal blueprint. Not just similar, but a phenomenal blueprint for the Saints to follow. In 2001, Drew Brees was drafted. He only played one game. Doug Flutie was the starter. Doug Flutie started all 16 games. He didn't light the world on fire. But guess what? Chargers had all the information they needed on that quarterback. Drew Brees started in 2002. He played 16 games. He didn't light the world on fire. He started in 2003. A little bit better. 2004, he started balling. 2005, same thing. And then the injury happened. He was a Saint by 2006. In 2004, they drafted Phillip Rivers. Was it the right move? Who knows? History happened the way it happened. But the most important thing is that the San Diego Chargers knew that They wasn't sure about Drew Brees. They wasn't. What did they do? They drafted Phillip Rivers. They started with Doug Flutie. That's the same blueprint that the New Orleans Saints can follow. Spencer Rattler knighted. You think he can't do it? Turn to Tyler Shuck. Give him a few years. He can't do it. Find you another quarterback. Did it work out for both parties, the Saints and the Chargers? Yes, it did. The Chargers had a nice little run. We can't lie. Sean Marion, they had one of the most talented teams for like 4 years with Phillip Rivers, including LaDainian Tomlinson, another Hall of Famer. LaDainian Tomlinson, out his own mouth, said if Drew Brees would have stayed, they would have won the Super Bowl. Now, we can't predict that. We don't know that for a fact. We can't. But that blueprint of them, the way they passed the torch and the way they figured out that, guess what? We need some QBs up in here, and we need to get them up in here fast because we're unsure on these quarterbacks. Guess what? It worked out for them. That's the same avenue Kellen Moore can take without taking a bunch of heat. If I'm Kellen Moore, I'm having a wait and see approach. Show me. Show me. Yeah, we're going to find out a lot in preseason. Who's the better quarterback when the game action? But here's the thing, folks. It's still a preseason. People are running basic formations. They're not showing too much. They just want to see if people can grasp the playbook. So you're still not going to really find out much. Basically, you're saying, can Tyler Shuck and Spencer Rattler handle the basics? That's it. So let's be honest about the situation. What do we have to see from Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shuck to give them the job? What do we have to see? We've seen that they both can make deep passes. We've seen that they both can get the ball out. We've seen that Rattler's a little bit more faster with his timing. We see that they both suck at pressure right now. I'm not saying they're neck and neck, but it's not a huge lead to where a huge lead on the quarterback position to where somebody's blowing you the hell away. So why not just start Rattler, see if he got it. Start Tyler Shuck, see if he got it. I mean, not start Tyler Shuck. If Rattler doesn't have it, then put in Shuck and see what happens. I know we don't live in a logical world, but don't you think that would make the most sense? It would make sense to be sensible about the QB situation. At least the message we sending to the veterans is that, look, bruh, you got to perform. I don't care about the flashes you make. You have to perform. This is a performance-based league. So no matter what happens, you have to perform. I think that's the right approach. In fact, I think that's the only approach, especially when we're trying to get answers and we're trying to rebuild. But let's take a quick break. When I come back, we're going to talk about how that benefits, how starting Spencer Rattler benefits us. And we'll be right back on the Saints Sports Corner. Welcome back to the Saints Sports Corner. Let's talk about how starting Spencer Rattler benefits us the most. Starting Spencer Rattler helps us identify whether he can lead. It also helps us identify whether he's even a competent player. We can immediately get rid of the excuses about, oh, he had an injured team. Oh, he didn't have no receivers. Okay, you have a healthy team now, Spencer Rattler. You have a healthy O-line. Granted, if they're competent, the O-line. That's another major key. You got a healthy stable of running backs. That's the beauty of starting Spencer Rattler. Because now, there's no more excuses. There's no more excuses for him to make when it comes to the talent we have on the field. We seen Derek Carr light it up with this same roster. The Saints look like world beaters. Why do you think that is? Because everybody was healthy. We was all on a bandwagon. Oh, we might make the playoffs. Next thing you know, Derek Carr retired. A lot of the players got injured. The offensive line got injured. A lot of those things happened. But when they was healthy, the Saints team was balling. I mentioned this on the last pod. There's not a lot more, the talent is only getting thinner. We don't know if this is DeMario Davis and Cam Jordan's last year. We already seen Tyrann Mathieu retire. We seen Derek Carr retire. We seen the tight end retire. Like, man, we about to be paper thin at a lot of positions. So the miniature window we have with some talent is closing fast. We have to focus on getting these guys in situations to find out if they can handle the pressure, if they can handle the responsibility, if they can handle being functional in the game amongst teammates. We've seen glimpses from Tyler Shuck and Spencer Rattler. Now let's find out if we can get consistency. And that's across the board. That's the whole team. I get it. It's obvious. We need that from everybody. But we're only going to go as far as a competent QB. And right now, we can't say we have a competent QB. We can't say we have a playoff QB. We can't even say we have a winning QB. Because all of the players that's playing QB for the Saints have won. Guess how many games? 0. 0, 0, 0. So, am I wrong? Let me know. I don't want to ramble. Let me know. Spencer Rattler should be the starter. It opens up so many possibilities for the Saints, and it checks so many boxes, and it answers a lot of questions that we needed to be answered, like tomorrow. Why? Because we're going to have a full amount of cap space and ammunition next year based on who don't play well this year. We will have no excuses. We'll know exactly what we need next year based on the performance of this team. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Am I wrong? Should somebody else start? Am I crazy? But if we're being logical and we're being honest, tell me where I'm wrong at. I get you want the exciting young quarterback, but I want you to understand something. He's still going to be 26 next year. Okay, he don't start next year. He's still going to be 27. Okay, he don't start that year. He's still going to be 28. He's not 35, 36, 37. His arm ain't losing no strength. So why rush it? Give him all the talent he needs to succeed. Too many teams failed their young QBs by trying to rush them out there. Everybody's not Bo Nix. Everybody's not Jaden Daniels. Everybody's not CJ Stroud. Take your time. You're not even in the Super Bowl window. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But that's all I got. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching the Saints Sports Corner. I appreciate y'all comments. I appreciate y'all likes. I appreciate y'all engaging with the podcast. And as always, thank you for watching the Saints Sports Corner. I'm out.